Hey everybody, welcome back to the Breakroom Breakdown, your weekly stop for sports news. I'm Jared Allen, this is Zach Allen. Here on the show today we have a guest, Caleb Allen, no relation whatsoever. Alright, moving to the first segment here, we've got a bunch of things coming up this week, so we're just going to break down a little bit of what's going to happen with some matchups, and which ones to watch for, which ones not to watch for, and which ones you probably want to avoid because you'll waste your time.
Right, yeah.
And there have been several throughout the weeks, just... You know.
Do you want me to give, which ones to watch for and which ones not to do right now?
That'd be the thing.
Right now. Oh!
He's got the games right there.
Great. All right. Good one to look at would be Falcons and Broncos because the Falcons' great offense and Broncos' great defense. And we'll see Aqib Talib on Julio Jones this weekend. That'll be interesting.
Okay, let the record show that every single week we've been on this show, he has recommended you watch a Broncos game.
Why?
Every single week they have been really bad games.
He's worn a billboard on his shirt about the Broncos too. Speaking
of billboards, who said you could plug on the show?
Oh, I'm not plugging. So from a fantasy perspective, I really like Jets Steelers. I think that's going to be a really phenomenal game for passing because the Jets are really good against the run, but they're terrible against the pass. And the Steelers at home are just a totally different team, as we saw with Le'Veon Bell. So I really like that game. Giants-Packers Sunday night game, I think, is going to be my favorite game of the night.
Not for fantasy, though.
Because I think it's going to blow up. Giants are missing a ton in their secondary. The Packers are missing a ton in their secondary. I don't like either rushing games. I think it's just going to be an aerial shootout.
I don't know. I think Monday will be the Buccaneers and Panthers.
It might have been,
but
Cam Newton is out potentially.
But then again, we saw the backup. Derek Anderson.
Derek Anderson looked good
2 touchdowns
in a half. He looked good in a half. He looked good as the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns a couple of years ago. But he's still Derek Anderson. It's not Cam Newton. Guys, the Rams are 3-1. You wouldn't think it with the way that they played. They're 3-1. I think they win this game by double digits.
I don't think so.
We haven't really made a note of this.
They've luckily won a couple of their games.
Scheduling is a very big deal. You need to watch for consistent road games and things like that. Kind of an issue for some of these teams, especially the long distance travel. It's something we don't really note very much when we're watching for fantasy points or football games, but it actually does play a huge factor in what's going on. So
a lot of times. And then obviously we haven't heard anything about this yet, but the Titans-Dolphins game is potentially going to be canceled because of the hurricane, so be on the lookout for that. If you have anybody in fantasy in those games, just make sure you know, and then be praying for people that are in that situation, obviously, because this goes way beyond football, way beyond fantasy. So. But I think we've covered all the games except for one, and I'm extremely proud of us for making it this far into the show without mentioning the return of Tom Brady.
Guys, where's my phone? I have a Dolphins player in fantasy.
You've got days for that. If they're not going to play it tonight.
It's Sunday.
I think I have a Titans player too.
It's Friday night right now when we're recording this, and he's
I got to hit the waiver wire, Pete.
It's downstairs.
Can't find it.
It's plugged in downstairs.
Guys, this isn't good.
He's a very reactive fantasy player.
Tom Brady is returning. There, now we
said it. It's over. We don't have to talk about it.
Okay.
It's always like the first thing that people talk about in fantasy-related stuff.
Yeah, there's been a ton of news about
it. It's just like, hey, did you know Tom Brady's coming back?
No, I didn't know it.
Guess what that means? Gronkowski's going to be good. Edelman's going to be good. But you know what? Both of those guys are still injured, so then it's like, Martellus is going to be good, and Chris Hogan is going to be good, and Danny Amendola is good, who's never good. It's going to be good.
All of you New England wishful thinkers.
I'm going to say Cleveland beats New England.
Who cares?
I think it'll be a closer game than people think it will be. I don't buy into the Tom Brady's angry narrative.
Yeah.
But the news does. I'm staying away from that game altogether.
Traditionally, I think it's been... Your boomer bust players have been like Ryan Fitzpatrick. And
actually, we did not give that award out last week,
and
but Ryan Fitzpatrick actually won the award last week. We just didn't give it out. So
actually,
he got 6 interceptions, guys. He got 6 interceptions and like 180 yards. Oh man, I'm just proud of that guy.
Mostly quarterbacks get the heat for this.
Well, I've got a one non-quarterback for last week. Okay. Burned me bad. DeAndre Hopkins playing against one of the softest, at least they had talked about, one of the softest cornerbacks in the league, goes for 1 catch.
Ooh. I almost forgot about that.
One fantasy point. 1 catch.
Didn't even get 10 yards. Otherwise, you
Will Fuller, on the other hand, has another monster game with a punt return touchdown. 27-something points, I think,
I think we
for Will Fuller. But DeAndre Hopkins, man, come on. Can I give one more award?
Absolutely.
Okay, the Chiefs. Oh my word.
Award.
We
yes.
thought that would be a good game, the Steelers and the Chiefs, and it just there was never a Chief on the field.
I gotta say,
the whole game.
Jamal Charles returned and got
2 carries.
and he was on my fantasy team, and I was playing him that week.
Why the heck would you play Jamal Charles the first week he comes
And Jeremy
back?
Maclin, I was also playing him.
Limited snaps. They
okay.
said
Award
limited
for the
snaps.
worst
Let me tell you,
fantasy player last
Goes
week.
to Zach.
Wait. I traded.
There you
Wait.
go,
I traded Alex Smith away for Matt Ryan. There you go. So I get some general managing credit.
4-0, 2-2, 1-3. It says it all.
Speak for itself. He gets to play his wife this next week, so
Oh, but
happy division there.
I think we'll present the
And George
World
leaving
Cup.
on the couch.
We did it last week. Grab that. Oh.
That's full of water. Be careful.
My fantasy team is over
Alright,
here too. I can
the first week
Dolphins
we presented
guys
the
out.
worst player of the week with the World Cup because soccer
We'll
is
let
an
you
official
present it.
sport. And so the World Cup
We put water.
goes to DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh, Hopkins. How about Charles?
To you, DeAndre.
I don't think Jamal Charles officially gets it because he was coming off an
Can we give
injury.
it to both? Can
Jamal Charles
both
only
have it at the
played
same
like
time?
10 snaps. You can't give him the worst player. That's the coaching.
Hopkins, terrible player.
Hopkins.
You win the Red Cup.
Happy birthday!
We're not getting back into Starbucks, so just forget the Red Cup. It could be blue. We'll change
Could
the
be
color in
blue.
post.
You know what?
But if you'd like,
Is it blue and gold or black and blue?
Merry Christmas.
black and blue?
White and
He's
gold.
still plugging. He's
Is
still
it white
plugging.
and gold
Plugging.
or black and blue?
I
All
do
right.
not like.
By the
white.
way, this hashtag black and blue, I did it for my song, but when I started looking up the hashtag black and blue was all about that stupid dress thing.
Oh.
White and gold,
the
black
dress.
and blue.
The red
It's
and
been
gold,
like
black
2
and
years
blue.
ago.
So we went from dress controversy to.
It's not controversial. It's a
Okay.
good song. You should go check it out.
And you know what?
It's a good song. Don't you like it?
You know what? Let me tell you. Let's just not.
Okay, well, Hopkins, if you would like to come and
get the award.
get your trophy, we will give it to you officially. You can
Yeah.
have the trophy. Just come up here on the show. And
We are
and
in
James
just right
was-
outside of Houston.
There you go.
That's true. But
You can find us on Facebook. We're here on YouTube. We'll be here all week.
Jameis Winston didn't return that trophy, so we had to get a new one. We gave it to him, and he's like, oh, I like the trophy so much, and I'll probably have it next week, so I might as well just give it.
We threw it away.
We did. We didn't come to get
It
it.
was a styrofoam cup.
Didn't come to get it.
All right. Actually, it was a hotel cup. It came from like a Marriott. Anyway.
Plugging. Sorry.
It came from a random hotel that doesn't have a name.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. all
Starts
right.
with M.
Thanks for watching the show. We'll probably fit in some segment a little bit later on with just me and Zach about our
We
favorite
don't
picks
like
for worst
him.
plays, but we have to go find some. There's just so many to choose from, and we didn't watch any of the games, so.
That's what happens when you live on a bus.
No, that's
No,
what
what? No,
happens
no.
when-
Don't tell them
Let's
that.
do a football
Don't
show
tell them
about
that.
last week without watching any of the games.
Hey, but we didn't watch any of the games. Let me just tell you that. That is my disclaimer.
You know what though? From watching all of your other episodes, I don't think you've watched any games this season.
He is never coming back on this show, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all next. Well, you'll see me and Zach next week.
You'll see me next week.
I may be
He
fired.
lost his job.
Thanks, everybody. Actually,
Keep breaking down those break rooms.
all right, everybody, welcome to the Worst Plays of the Week segment. As you can see, we're in a different location because there's a television here and it's conveniently located for us. Both of our worst plays were selected in the 49ers and Arizona Cardinals
kinda
game.
funny 'cause that didn't even
simply
happen last
because
week.
that was the easiest thing to find. However, we're going to battle it out and see which play you think was the worst, which one had the
All right,
most
ladies.
effect on the game at large. Here you go. Okay, so this is my play, and obviously, look, you see the field, he throws the ball, it gets intercepted. Big deal, right? But look at the scores down the bottom of the screen. We have 14-21. This is the deciding point at the beginning of the fourth quarter where everything matters, and that I think is the pick that lost him the game. That was the deciding thing right there.
This is my play. This is another Blaine Gabbert play because he's just hilarious. All right, so he comes back and he fires it and does what Blaine Gabbert does best. Well, actually, it wasn't his fault. It was his receiver's fault. His receivers do best, and they dropped it. And it's like right there. Hit him in the breadbasket. Just fell out, but...
Okay, so based upon the evidence, is it the pick at the right time,
Which
or
wasn't
was it
all
the
that
drop
bad.
pass in the first quarter?
Your play was
Not
more
you.
of a good Arizona play.
Thank you for watching.
comment,
comment,
and subscribe.
and subscribe.
See you next week.
See you next week.